I wanted to show you this really cool heart parting that I've been doing for many years. I started doing it when I was a teenager in my hair, and I would get so many compliments on it, and now that I have kids, I do it on their hair. So what you're going to need is a comb. You can use one of these normal rat tail combs, but I would suggest, I mean, if you don't have one, just use this, but if you can get your hands on one of these, it's a comb used for highlighting hair, but it has a metal and sharper point than these. These tend to snag sometimes because they have little plastic right there. So if you can find one of these at a local beauty supply, they're highlighting combs. To make the part, I actually just use a regular comb because I like the wider teeth. I have all these combs in my hands. I'm going to put one of them down. And I'm going to make the part with this comb. Rather than doing this to make a part in the front, you don't have a lot of control this way because your hand is kind of wobbly. You're going to use the side of this comb and you're going to go this way. So comb the hair back and then just slice it this way. It makes a much cleaner part. All I use this for really is for a baseline for the heart. You're going to want the very point of the heart at the top to be right here. I'm going to switch sides. Now here's where I'm going to use my sharper comb. And I'm just going to start shaping a heart out. It's easier than it sounds, but it's also a little difficult, so I'm not going to lie. Okay, so you're going to take this, arch it up and around. And I usually stop at the part. You can see that's the first hump of the heart. And then you can take it down. So you can see, go like this, you have half of your heart. It's kind of hard to show on a mannequin head because the hair is not very full at the base. And now I'm just going to shape out the other part, and I'm going to try to do it as close to the other as I can. Up and around, and I can actually take this one all the way straight down. And there you have your heart. And you can go through and perfect it if it's not quite rounded enough. Take a little bit off. I would definitely suggest one of these metal combs. It makes my life a lot easier. Now I'm just going to take it and make a ponytail out of it with a little elastic. I like to use clear. And just you can put the rubber band right in the middle of the heart. Elastic, whatever you call it. And when I was a teenager, because I didn't braid all that much, I would just take it all in a ponytail and just add that in. But now that I'm into braiding, of course I have to add a braid into it. So what I like to do is just start right here from the part, take a slice, and I'm just going to do a French braid, and I'm going to take it all the way around the head. And then about here, because I want the heart I don't want it to cover the ponytail to cover the point of the heart, so I'm going to take it off to the side. And you can add this in one section, or to make it a little more graceful, I'm actually going to divide it into 2 or 3, probably 3. And you can still add in a slice from underneath while you do that too. I actually might make it 4 sections because this is a thick ponytail because the mannequin's hair is really thick. Just as long as you don't cover up that tip of the heart, or else you're going to really lose your heart shape. As you can see, my sections are kind of getting longer so that the braid can go up higher. And now I'm just going to keep braiding. And you'll want to do this front section pretty snug so that it doesn't loosen up in the front. And then I'm just going to finish off by braiding to the ends. And of course, put an elastic to hold it. And there is your finished heart style. Turn around. Another one? Okay, show me your best pose. I see you. Hey.